Get the club to pop when I come up with the crop. Gotta love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the club spot. Get the club to pop when I come up with the club spot. Get the club to pop when I come up with the club spot. Get the club to pop when I come up with the club spot. Get the club to pop when I come up with everybody. We do it. Everybody. We do it.
Hey, fuck all that old shit, nigga, what you living like? Hey, I can show your ass what that blender like. Drop 2, nigga, make 6, hold on. You know Bad Man be doing magic tricks, nigga. I seen Miles make 20K, nigga, off a trip. Seen Pootie made $1 million, nigga, off the flip. Seen nigga, I seen Biggs made $500,000, nigga, off the 6. You ain't never got $1,000 from your bitch, niggas, and that's just all tips, hold on. And they say you ain't been a real pimp until you get yourself a white bitch. Shit, hold on. I seen Boone drop 100 shells, nigga, out of clip. Wait, you ever seen a fucking car flip, nigga? You ever had to shoot your gun till it click? You ever ride for a fake rollie that tick? Instagram bitch on the passenger. No, this ain't my bitch, no, nigga, I just manage her. I'ma get 50 out this bitch and I'ma cancel it. This little bitch don't know that Lonnie is a scavenger. Straight by shredding them some real Detroit savages. They told me stay down till a nigga got his cabbage up. Let him have it on the freeway, lost control, he smacking up. Gotta drop some more ice cause I don't think they mad enough. You ever seen a nigga switch up, get his onion spilled? All money ain't good money cause some'll get you killed. Mama said the root all evil and showed $1 bill. No, she ain't lying, but shit, I'ma get out here and chase him still. Cause I done been broke down and played to the left. So I jumped on the road, I beg you, I'm needing rest. Before I close my eyes, the ends they get met. Cause when I close my eyes, I'm dreaming about some jets. Instagram bitch on the passenger. No, this ain't my bitch, no, nigga, I just manage her. I'ma get 50 out this bitch and I'ma cancel it. This little bitch don't know that Lonnie is a scavenger.
Fucking Matt Byrham, motherfuckers. Woo! I am fucking just extra tonight, man. As you guys can tell, I'm just a lot of good things going on my side of the end. What is going on? Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. What is good? Bunch of early birds up in the building. You guys are consistent, man. I'm going to say what up to some people up in the building real quick, man. What is going on? Great Balls of Fryer. Way to be the first one. And then my girl, Debbie Reynolds. What's up, Debbie Reynolds? Debbie's, she's been consistent up in the chats lately, man. What's up, Debbie? Thanks for being here. 1776 Exotics, one of the most player Patreons that I have. What up, bruh? Let's see. Who's here? Oh, yeah. Another player-ass Patreon member is the Year Zero Reptiles, man. What's going on? Bunch of you guys up in the building. I appreciate you guys so much. So much, man. Before I get started, if you support the channel in any way, shape, or form, do me a favor. Hit the subscription button. Doesn't take that much. Go to the bell. Click the bell. Be notified for things. Be on top of any trap session I come out with. That way you're not sleeping or having to catch up, man. You could get in the comments, drop something, drop a question. I can ask the guest if it's, something appropriate. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I fucking, I'm not going to complain, but I did a lot to get this guest on. All right. That's all I got to say. I fucking just did what I had to do. I believed in the process, and the motherfuckers is getting a lot of shit done on his end. And I'm excited to have him on tonight. Super excited to have him, especially because this is one of the guys I brought on. I'm bringing on who I've actually met in my trip to Michigan and shit with the rest of the people I got to hang out with, man. So this is going to be exciting, man. Exciting stuff. Thank you for everyone who came in. 7 o'clock, a little different, but it's all right, man. I know a lot of you people don't care. And I appreciate you guys being here. Before we get started, you guys know what to do, man. Shout out to all the sponsors that I have. That's Cold Blooded Cafe, first and foremost. So www.coldbloodedcafe.com, the freshest and bestest rodents delivered to your doorstep, $30 flat rate shipping, anywhere from the day one pinks all the way to the mammoth rats. You could feed it all, man. And then if you got eggs, put them in a sim box. I got multiple clutches coming straight out of sim boxes, and they are doing great. And then you already know what the deal is. Shout out to the fucking big homie, triple OG, triple Aussie Boys LLC. Love that sponsor. And the shout out to Freedom Breeder, man. Cocoa Blocks and Freedom Breeder. Sickest cages I've ever seen. No cap. And they're premium ass fucking, you know, they got like designer fucking Cocoa Block, bro. It's actually really, really next level. It's not just stamps by somebody legit. It's high quality. So yeah, check them out. Tonight, guys, like I said, straight out of Texas. This motherfucker's been doing a lot of stuff on his end. I mean, I don't know. I got to say, if you don't know his friends or know anyone who talks to him, you probably don't know what the hell's going on with this guy. You just know that he has amazing snakes. He was a mystery to me until I actually met him, and I was like, oh, all right, this fool. He's players on multiple levels other than the ball pythons. I feel like the ball pythons are like this and what he's actually doing and achieving. So, without further ado, straight out of Texas, here we have Matt Byrham. What's up, Matt? And
hi.
What's up, baby girl? You just came from? Did you just come from dance?
He's just photobombed me. Seriously.
You could do that.
Yeah, I had to pick her up. They were a little late. I barely made it, but we're here. So
good. I'm glad you're here.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Wow.
Coffee
I haven't drinking on an episode in I think a month.
A whole month?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what?
We're going to get ice cream at 9:30, so I can't exactly sing.
Go.
Hi.
I love you.
You'll see me again.
Sweetheart.
Yeah,
That's your youngest, right?
She's going to photobomb me later, so.
She could do that. It's fine.
I know. I'm cool.
That's your youngest, right?
No.
You have a younger one.
I have a younger one.
And she's a girl. You have all girls, or you have one boy and all girls?
I have 2 boys and I have 2 girls. The boys are older. One of them just got married.
Nice.
So
good.
We just had a 150-person wedding, no masks, no social distancing, and we're all good, man.
Everyone's good. Fucking Matt Byrham, man.
So fuck you, coronavirus.
Right? Fuck Corona. Corona's been ruining a lot of people's times, and I'm glad that you're just fucking YOLO it, wedding time, and it is what it is, just don't let stop your life, bro.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, Matt, thank you so much for being here tonight, bro. Like I was telling the people right now, I know you've been busy moving. It's been nonstop, bro. So I appreciate
it.
It means a lot. How's everything going, bro? Tell us a little bit how everything's been going on your end.
Good, man. It's going to be a light year from the snake perspective. Maybe 10 clutches. So did 60 last year.
So 10 clutches from what are you normally producing? If it's
40 to 60. So yeah, it's gonna be a light, but still a good year. So
right.
I want that.
You're killing me, woman.
I want a hat. I need a hat.
Stop.
I need a hat. I need a hat.
Dude, what the?
My hat. My hat now.
Go get ice cream.
Mom won't take me.
Go get ice cream. Go get ice cream.
No sugar.
Yeah. Okay, well. You're being disruptive at this point.
I am?
But I love you. Go.
Love you. Okay, I fulfill my purpose.
Thank you. Yes,
bye. And
bye.
I'll be being disruptive again soon.
Yeah, so I mean, good clutches, but it's just going to be light this year, so that's all right.
Now, did that have to do because of the move?
No, so you know what? It this time last year I had probably 500 snakes in my building. It's not what I do for a living, so that became burdensome.
Okay.
It started to become not fun. So I downsized a bit, kind of focused a little more, got rid of stuff that, I just wasn't necessarily interested in that project. So, I've scaled back, kind of limited the projects I'm working on. And so, yeah, it's a little less time consuming. I have a pretty time consuming, real job. So just, I needed to readjust some things. So anyway.
What is it that you do? I forget. Is it real estate or I can't forget?
Do you want everyone to fall asleep?
You give us a brief, like cliff notes.
So I'm in technology. So I sell software.
All right.
I sell work from home software. So COVID has actually been good to me.
Right. Shit, I bet.
I'm a little bit ashamed to say, but it's the facts. So helping companies send their workers home and work from home, and this hasn't been disruptive to me at all because I've worked from home for 10 years. So
okay, it's
from school.
It's just been busier.
What's up?
It's just been busier than normal, is what you're saying. Your business.
Oh, dude, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, my days go from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. So 8:59 and 45 seconds. So,
right.
But it's good. It's all good, right? You have to, when something like this happens, you have to
fucking just ride the wave, bro. Ride that motherfucker. You don't have a choice.
And recognize the blessings. I mean,
yeah,
right? I mean, the kids are home from school. It sucks, but at the same time, you get to see your kids more. So,
right.
It's all how you look at it.
Yeah, right? Man. I was talking to my buddy who was just over here today, and he just bought one of the nicest cars. He was, he owns a house. A lot of good things are going his way, and he's like talking about he's like, yeah, man, I feel bad. Everyone's having the worst year of their life, and I'm having the best year of my life. I was like, dude, don't feel bad. It's your time, it's. What are you gonna do?
I really understand that. It's not been horrible, right? So, some people it has, and you just got to pay it forward, right? When this all hit, my daughter was dancing at a studio, and they just handled it poorly, and I just got a huge bill from them when they weren't providing the services. And, I just fucking paid it. You know what? Fine, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
You guys are probably going to have to close down. I'm not. So, you know what?
Fuck it.
Take my money. It's fine.
All right. So, Matt, me and you, when we finally hung out, and I think it was whatever.
Dude, put your glasses on. Come on now.
You want my? Oh, dude. All right, fine.
The red ones.
Hold on. They're dusty. They're dusty as fuck. I haven't worn these in a long time. But hold on. What I was saying is, when we sat down and we were talking a little bit, you told me that you're originally from California.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us a little bit background on that. So when did you? Okay, born and raised in Cali. I was like by USC or in LA, right? Or where did you live in California?
So I'm a Valley boy, man.
Right.
San Fernando Valley, Granada Hills High School, UCLA for college. Brentwood, South Bay. Oh man, you look good.
I could see a lot better now. Thanks.
Do you have lenses in there?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't last time, so.
Come on, bro. I don't have lenses in these. These are my stunner shades. You know that.
We. It's kind of a funny story. So I was in telecommunications, and you guys probably don't know what that is, but the downturn, back in 2008, and I knew I had to pivot, and so I went. My wife was pregnant, and I went to my wife and said, "We're moving to Texas." I took the job of a lifetime, but it's a 60% pay cut. So exactly. That was similar to the look on her face. But we moved to Texas, and it's been good, man. This is a good place to live, raise a family. It's like the freaking moon in, let's say July and August. It's hotter than hell. Yeah. But no, it's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. So
I think a big part of why I got so fucking pumped up for this interview, other than you being the guest for tonight, was the fact that I'm going to Arlington, bro. I'm going to fucking
I cannot wait.
first Texas show, and
I cannot wait. And you know what? If they cancel the show,
I'm still coming.
So
Yeah.
what? I mean, look how much fun we had in Michigan, right?
Right. But tell me what. Here's the thing. Listen. I don't want to be in a position like I was in Tinley, even though I got out of it thanks to Miguel. But I need, if the Arlington show closes, I need fucking some sort of agenda or what to go do. I know I just don't want to eat barbecue every day and kick it with Jared. I want to go fucking do stuff. I love you, Jared, but fuck, I want to like.
Dude, I got you, man. I mean, trust me, it'll be fun.
Right.
It'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it, man. There's so many fucking big players in there that keep the coolest shit. You're definitely one of them. Ball pythons. Why did you get into ball pythons?
So, so my Peyton, the smart ass that was photobombing me, she was probably 4, 5, somewhere around there, and discovered YouTube. And so she became fascinated with watching snakes eat rats. So she wanted to see every video under the sun of snakes eating rats. And we came across Brian Barczyk, and I saw scaleless ball pythons, and I'm like, I want to try to make one of those.
What year was this?
20, what year is it now? 2020, 2014. And so I did some research, and scaleless head to scaleless head, and anyway. And it turns out Mike Wilbanks is only 2.5 hours from here, and I was working a lot in Oklahoma City, so I showed up at Wilbanks' facility, all suited up, tie and everything, and I'm sure he looked at me and was like, "Who the fuck is this douche?" And I spent X number of dollars on a scaleless head, and I got really, I wanted to make a scaleless ball python.
So you got what? You started with just a scaleless head, a pair.
Yeah. So I worked the deal, and he gave me some females and whatever, and so I had a scaleless head and 6, females. And I was going to make some scaleless heads, and I worked the female into the deal, and that female just went crazy and gave me a clutch at 18 months, which, it doesn't happen. Right. And within 2 years, I made a scaleless ball python. So that was kind of, I got a little pub from that, and it's it kind of went from there. So
you didn't. How long until you actually bred a full scaleless? In 2 years, you were able to. 2 years, you bred a full scaleless.
Yeah. So it's luck, dude. I mean, so much of this is luck, right? I mean, it's.
I don't want to talk about luck just yet. We're going to talk about luck. Trust me.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of luck.
You're either married to Lady Luck, or I don't know what the fuck, bro. But you got some odd God favors on your side for sure.
Dude, you know what? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've been blessed, right? I mean, so, but you know what? I've not been blessed too. I mean, last year I had 48 scaleless head to scaleless head eggs, and I got 2 scaleless. So, but I had one shitty looking. I threw it away, and then went back into my room and pulled it out of the trash and put it in the incubator.
We're going to talk about that.
So
we're going to talk about that already. Okay, so fuck it. I was going to wait for this, but it is what it's cat's out the bag. So listen, Matt Byrham had a project, which obviously it was sunset and clown. That was the end goal, right? That's all you wanted to do.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay. The pairing was what again?
Double head to double head. I mean,
double head to double head. So
double head to double head.
Normal double head to normal double head is what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay.
You'd never have known.
How many eggs were laid?
Well, so 6 came out. 5 of them were just like nasty, and one of them was pretty nasty, and that's the one I incubated.
Right.
So don't throw away eggs. if you have room in your incubator, fucking incubate them, right? You never know.
I'm trying to. You definitely need more. You have good videos, but you fucking need way better pictures of the sunset clown on your.
Yeah, you know what? It is what it is, man. I kind of like getting shit from people. I don't really care.
I get it. I mean, it drives me nuts because it's fucking like, it's almost like you're almost like, yeah, you got to pay to see more, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it's like, all right, it's a shitty picture. Who fucking cares?
So, okay, the one egg. This is what he hit. He hit the fucking sunset clown. Listen. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I'm just not a huge sunset guy, dude. I'm really not. I don't. But it really changes my mind when I see it in combos and shit like this.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. I have to tell you, I was shocked because, and here's the thing: when I bought the group, so Brock just happened to call me. I was drunk or something. I don't know, and I bought the group, and when it came, I'm like, man, why did I buy this group?
Yeah,
because I was the same way. I'm not a huge sunset guy, but when I saw that snake, I was like, holy crap, that is a badass snake.
Right.
So, but I sold it. So, and I got a lot of shit for that too. But it is what it is.
You ended up selling it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How? It was a male.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, so originally I thought it was a male, and then as it got bigger, I popped it and I thought it was a female. So I called a friend and I popped it on video and we weren't sure. So we sent it to Justin and we sent it to Brian and they weren't sure. So, yeah, I said, okay, it's female. So I sold it. Then I got made fun of because it ended up being a male, but that's okay. It is what it is, right?
Who's making fun of you? I just want to know.
You know what? I mean,
the group of guys.
Fucking Jared, man.
Jared and group of guys and a girl who wants to be a guy. Carrie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. She might be a guy, dude. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it could be not. I mean, we'll never know. Right?
Sure, drinks like a dude.
Maybe we should probe her.
Oh man, it's fucking. I don't know, man. That's something. I'm sure Barrow's had a probe at least a couple times by now. I mean, there has to be.
I hope so, man, because that'd be embarrassing. I'm just saying. I mean, a snake is one thing, but an actual human being, that's jacked up.
So real quick, let's kind of reminisce the night that I fucking slept on when you guys had a great time after the Reptarium. I heard you ended up in a ditch or something like that, or like you ended up Barrows. You and Barrows were like walking somewhere at like 4:30 in the morning trying to find the hotel or something like that. And he
I do not recollect that. It quite possibly happened.
Oh shit.
I mean, no, so no, there's flashes of it. So it happened. I mean,
damn, that sounds like a good time.
I don't think there was a ditch involved, but who knows? I mean, you never know.
Right.
But yeah, it is what it is.
So let's get back on the topic of the 10 clutches you've had. They're already out, right? Are you done for the season, or you have stuff?
No, I got a couple more. So I don't know what it is, but my animals go late, right? I mean, even last year, I had probably 30 clutches after August.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, I've got one now. She's gonna pop any minute. So. And it should be a good one. It's she's clown het pied and bred her to an OD yellow belly leopard pied het clown. So we will see what comes out of that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be nuts, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I think I have a sort of a clip of this, but dude, okay, so and then that's due to Pip, you said, right? That's like ready.
No, that's still in the snake. It's gonna lay. It's not even, I mean, it's what, September? Yeah, it hasn't laid yet. So it won't pip until November.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just the way my stuff goes. So
have you noticed your stuff shifting and getting later throughout your years of breeding, or like, I mean, did they always just go late for you?
No, they've kind of progressively gone later. I'm since I only had 10 this year, I'm going to try to readjust because it'd be better if it was earlier, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's nature, right? You just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't know. I'm tripping myself because this year I have about 3 females who are going for their 3rd season, and they're literally laying like 6 months before they lay after they lay last year, and it's like, what the fuck? Like it's
That's weird. That's weird.
It's more than one snake. I had one snake who laid in January and she laid in June, and then I have one snake who laid in May. She's about to lay in, or their eggs came in May, and her eggs just came in September. So there's a weird gap, and I don't know what the fuck it is. I just think
it's so last year was weird too, because usually snakes stay in the egg 27 to 29 days.
Right.
I was getting like 38, 40 days. I mean, it was last year was weird. I don't know. A lot of people said that though. A lot of people said last year was late. So
right. So here's that pairing we were talking about just now. That
good one,
right?
Yeah, that's mine, huh?
Yeah, it's a video. So your videos are fucking great. Don't get me wrong. Your pictures suck. It's not that your pictures suck. The Sunset Clown don't have good enough pictures. That's it. I mean, there's actually one clean picture here, but I don't know. Don't listen to me, bro.
No. So that picture of the Sunset Clown was like out of the egg, 2 days until Tinley, and it's Tinley. You gotta like, it's okay. You gotta punch people in the mouth. Come on, it's a fucking Sunset Clown.
I think wasn't Miguel saying he was going to buy it supposedly that day or some shit? There was some cap going on about that.
Yeah, and he eventually bought it. I mean, that snake always had Miguel's name on it. So
it's confirmed that Miguel bought the Sunset Clown.
Yes.
Wow.
I think he's okay with that.
Not surprised.
No.
If it's anyone,
here's the funny thing, right? So people gave me a lot of shit about that. Right, because I sold that snake, and but what they don't know is the money I got from that snake. So the first scaleless I made, I sold. Right, when I make something like that, I sell it. I just do, right? Because I have a wife, and she lets me spend whatever I want on snakes. But the reason she lets me spend whatever I want on snakes is because I show her that, I mean,
you got to spend money to make money.
Right. So here's the funny thing about that particular one. I took the money from that snake, and it doesn't matter how much it was, but I put it into Apple stock. And so that snake, the Apple stock from that snake is worth over $150,000 now.
Wow.
So people can say all day long that it's stupid to sell this or stupid to sell that. No, it's stupid if you don't reinvest the money you make on your snakes, whether that be in another snake or whether it be if you want to diversify, right? Because, dude, I'm sorry, but these are animals.
Yeah.
You can go out into your room tomorrow and the $10,000 snake you bought can just be dead.
Yep.
And you can't insure them, right? So it's like, I mean, that's what's dumb to me is not thinking, long term. So
yeah,
what was it dumb to sell that snake? I don't think so. Trust me. I could have bought a bad stock, and it was dumb to sell it, but.
I sold 4 of my holdbacks. I swore I didn't want to sell that I hatched last year, just with that mentality. I was like, you know what? Hold on. I was like, I'm getting crazy fucking offers on it, and it's fucking something that, like, okay, I can wait another year or two if I need to go ahead and proceed this project. Fuck it, I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, make another one.
Make another one.
Make another one.
What are you worried about? What the fuck? Stop being a pussy. Make another one. That's exactly what I said. It. You know what's funny? I'm actually the biggest snake that I wanted to keep, the Pewterfly Highway that I sold. I'm not gonna tell you how much I sold for, but I sold that shit. I'm actually have a chance of making it again this year. So if I make it again,
and so that's the funny thing, right? So that group that I bought 2 double hets, 100%, and 2 banana double pos hets.
Right.
Okay? I sold the male and I sold the female, and the male and the female. So the female that made that sunset clown, I sold her. I don't have her anymore.
Right.
And the male got me back about 3/4 of my investment. And I still have another female. I upgraded my male. I have a banana double het now. She absorbed at like 27 millimeters this year, which has never happened to me before. And I still have the 2 bananas. So next year I have another, maybe it's a banana sunset clown, right? So yeah, I mean, that's the thing about this. It's supposed to be fun.
Yes, interesting.
If it's not fucking fun, don't fucking do it. It's stupid. And if it stops being fun,
switch it up.
Yes, then make it fun again.
Switch it up.
I mean, here's the thing, right? So,
facts.
And I'm gonna give Miguel props here because
oh shit,
I know he's dude, like his head isn't big enough already.
First reach around of the night. First reach around, Miguel. First reach around. He's
the Arlington. I met Miguel, right?
Yeah.
I was out. I made a deal to sell everything, right? And I met this guy, and I had a feeling he was going to bring fun back to this, whatever you want to call it, hobby or whatever it was.
Right.
And because of him, I stayed in. Right. I got tired of the drama. I got tired of all the fighting. I got tired of all the assholes who were involved. Right. Because there were some gigantic assholes involved in this thing. I just didn't want to be a part of it. It stopped being fun. He made it fun again. And then some other people that have come in have made it fun too. Right. So it's fun. Dude, the second it stops being fun, I'm out. Like it's not about the money. It's not about any of that. It's fun to make. It's fun. So let's have fun.
Yeah. If you're not having fun, what are you doing?
What's up?
If you're not having fun, then what are you doing?
Exactly. Stupid.
It's not meant. This is supposed to be
like maybe 3 or 4 people in the world are going to be millionaires off this thing, right? And that's because they'd be millionaires off of anything. They're good business people.
It's their mentality. That's just a fucking entrepreneur for you.
Yeah. No. I mean, it costs a lot of money to make really cool stuff. And I mean, it just is what it is.
And there's so many other things that come behind getting, if there's somebody who is a millionaire in snakes, they have so many other outlets of income besides just fucking snakes. You know what I mean? It's hustles all everywhere,
Yeah.
Which is, it's fucking complete facts what you're saying, man. It's 100%. It's right on point.
I mean, I don't know if they're facts, but it's, the world as Matt sees it. So facts to me.
Are you setting up at the Arlington show?
So yes, I will. I kind of feel like, it's my local show. I kind of have to. So I do. I'm not going to have a lot of stuff. I've got some friends, who are going to vend with me. I think Dave Levine's going to throw some snakes in the display, and Wes Smith is going to throw some stuff in the display. And, we'll be fine.
That's cool. So 3 of you guys, you just be 3 of you. So you, Dave, and Wes.
Yeah.
That's tight.
You met Wes, right?
Yeah. I met that fool in Michigan with you guys.
I wouldn't call him a fool. He's a big boy.
I'm not saying fool in a bad way. I meant like how Mexicans say fool, like dude,
okay. Yeah, no. So I don't get it. Right.
That guy could pawn my face like a fucking
yeah, he could definitely
No, but yeah, dude, he has some cool shit going on too, man. He's had I think he had a couple clutches this year. It was his first year, doing it, right? You're kind of guiding him through this process, right?
So it's funny because there's only like certain people who will drop like 6, 7, 10 grand on an animal, right? And I watched him drop $6,500 on a snake, and I was like, yes. I mean, it just, it's not an easy thing to do, right? Because like I said, you could go out tomorrow, it could be dead. You got
to really believe in it.
Yeah. So no, it's been fun to watch him, and one of the things I'll say to people is, just because you've been doing this longer than somebody doesn't mean that you can't learn something from them. There's some things that he does that I didn't even think of that I now do, and vice versa, right? So again, that's what makes it fun, right? Get your freaking ego and leave it. Wake up in the morning, take your ego, stuff it under your pillow, and be done with it. And you can pick it back up when you're alone later on in the day. But that's what makes this fun. Let's keep it fun.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, honestly, I always make sure that whatever it is that I'm doing, even though some days are better than others, right? You have some shit that just doesn't work out, but there's always something I could be doing within my collection that's going to make me happy or make me realize what I'm doing is what I want to be doing. And I keep this shit therapeutic. It's all this shit's therapeutic for me. It's like people like, joggers and fucking, people who just do things to get their mind off shit. That's what I do with the snakes. It's wild.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm fat. I should jog, but I don't.
Yeah. So any family members or anything still in Cali, Matt? Like, do you have anybody?
Oh, yeah. No, my parents are still there. So it's funny. I'm actually leaving for Cali this morning.
What?
Tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna drive out there.
Nice.
So I won't get on a plane right now. I'm not wearing a fucking mask on a plane. I'll lose my shit and beat up a flight attendant.
I don't think I need to ask Matt where he stands with this COVID ordeal. Okay, so it's
come on, give me a break.
Oh man, listen. I had my strong beliefs in the beginning, and because how big of a fucking titsy fit and everyone's making it, I'm just keeping my comments to myself. But this is going to be something we're going to laugh at so fucking bad, and it's going to be that, hey, do you remember that one fucking time? You know what I mean? It's just going to be something so goddamn comical.
Yes. No, it is. It is.
It's a joke. It's going to be a joke.
I mean, here's the thing. To some people, yes, this has been a tragedy, right? It's been an absolute tragedy. I get it.
Right.
But
true. Jobs.
For 999 out of 1,000 families, it's been a tragedy in another way, right? Lost jobs, other bullshit that's happened. I mean, it's
terrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but I have not been on social media at all. Like,
no, you haven't.
So the company I work for basically sent out an email and said, stay off social media. Just please stay off. It's bad. We don't need the attention. So
Facebook's horrible. Facebook's the real talk. That's the one you should just, man, it's.
What's that?
Yeah, right.
I'll go on there, dude.
Yeah, it's trash.
Hell no.
So bad, bro. Right now, it's.
Because, I mean, dude, there's people who I honestly think there's people who I think their job is to basically maverick posts and then take them in another direction just to jack with you. That's like, I don't
make it worse.
No, I mean, people lose. I'm not losing my job over a Facebook post. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, so, dude, that's a good point. Just especially with your job and shit. And what's crazy is like the reason why I just kind of stay fucking neutral as much as I can, even though I sometimes like do go on my rants. But I just try to stay neutral just because I don't want to offend anybody like that. May be a customer of mine or anything like that. Because it's like, bro, politics only just ruins friendships and shit. That's all it's gonna do. So that's why
if you let it. Only if you
let it. But I'm just saying, the way I view things, the other person normally doesn't want to fuck with me anymore. I'm not the one that unfriends people. People unfriend me. That's it. Let's just be clear, okay?
Okay, but here's the thing about unfriending. How fucking stupid is that?
A lot of work.
If somebody unfriends me, thank God.
Yeah.
Go the fuck away. Thank God. Right? I mean, that's just dumb. So I wouldn't worry about that too much.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the one thing I only do have to block that I have on Instagram are trolls. There are fucking trolls out there that are fucking.
There are. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so it's bad.
I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah.
Let this all calm down.
But going into next year, we're looking at back to normal, or are you just going to just stay at 10 clutches? What are you looking to do?
No. So when I started this year, I had probably 150 breeders. I went into this year with 30. And by next year, I'll have 60. So, so, like you alluded to, we just moved. My room cannot grow at all. So I'm about to move some more breeders because I don't have a choice. It's like, I went from a probably 500 square foot facility down to 160 square feet.
So it's your location that got smaller.
Yeah, and I kind of did it on purpose. It's like I said, man. It's my standards for how these animals should be kept. Like people make fun of me. Like I change the water twice a week, and I don't just top the water off. I change the friggin' water.
Yeah, me too.
I absolutely believe that water is the most
crucial.
It's the second most important thing. The most important thing is that you feed them.
Feeding, but then they need a drink, obviously. It's just like humans. We need a drink, we need to eat.
Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, so it's funny because we just moved everything into my new room this weekend. And, I told my wife, I'm like, look, I need help. You have to do the waters. So she did all the waters. And I had her open a tub that she did the water on 5 minutes ago.
Right.
And I shit you not, that snake was in the water.
Yeah.
Right? Drinking water. I mean, dude, they need that. And some people, they don't realize that. They'll change the water every couple of weeks. Do you want a glass of water that's 2 weeks old? No, you don't. You want a fresh glass of water.
So,
same thing for a snake. So
check this out, Matt, and I hope people are listening to this and not just listening to Miguel in the comments, but the way you could fucking I moved my chondros, my arboreal snakes are inside the house, front of the house where the sun goes down and sun reflects at a certain time where you could just see the I have my water dish and you could see the sun hit the water to where you could see any kind of fuzzy shit on the water. You could see almost anything that's sitting on top of that water. And I was noticing that after changing waters after 3 days, 3-4 days. And I'm like you, I change my waters quite frequently. But imagine somebody who doesn't change the water for about a week or even 2 weeks, bro. Yeah. And that's terrible what's going in that snake's body. I guarantee that has effect on breathing. I guarantee it has effect on everything, bro. And people are looking around well, what am I doing wrong? I bet you should check your waters for one thing. That's just a super crucial thing with water for sure. I'm glad you brought that up.
There's some old school podcasts about hydration versus humidity.
Yeah, so that's really a Python, I think.
So I keep my room 40 to 50 degree, 50% humidity. That's it. I don't worry about it that much. But because I provide fresh water twice a week, I don't ever have shed issues.
Right.
Because
you're drinking.
Hydrate. They don't need 70% humidity.
Yep.
In fact, that will make them sick more often than not. So, dude, change your freaking water, man.
Yeah, pay attention. Just pay attention to that kind of stuff, something that you can easily pay attention to.
It's unlocked.
I unlocked it.
Sorry.
So, and then also another thing, Matt, that made me realize how fucking snakes actually realize there's fresh water in the enclosure was me changing water and then coming in a couple minutes later and they're literally down there drinking water.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, man, it's, I mean, all you gotta do is pay attention, but it's a lot of work, right? I mean, so hence why I don't have 500 snakes anymore. But because I can't effectively take care of 500 snakes. I can't.
Another thing too, man, it's really, people tend to get so in the zone of collecting snakes, making their empire and stuff, to where they don't really see that the water has a big effect because they just put them in tubs. You know what I mean? It's change your water. Boom. I'll see you in a week. You know what I mean? When, that was kind of my routine in the beginning, but I pay attention closely. You know what I mean? I check my snakes more than once a week. And I would just realize, like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's terrible water. That snake's not going to want to drink that. I know I wouldn't want to fucking drink it. You know what I mean? And even if it looks clear, if it's been a few days, just change it. You know what I mean? But there's lazy keepers and there's precise keepers, people who don't want, anything but the best for their animals. And the water's like, dude, it's so simple. Like, just get up, be on top of the waters. I think that's a huge one. That's probably the biggest one of the that we talked about so far, is the hydration for sure.
Dad.
Hi.
Dad.
Oh damn, Matt. Oh my Lanta. Hey, we got $10 for that fart. No, thank you. We got $10 for that.
Dad, what was that?
Oh man.
Rippers.
Right. So I had a buddy at my house. We made steaks or whatever.
Right.
And Peyton was doing her thing. And he's like, man, you need to spank her. I'm like, dude. No
Bro.
way. Dude, she's going to rock when she's like 30 and she's this big of a smart ass.
Bro.
Her in life, man.
Matt, I used to get my ass whipped. It did nothing for me. All it did was just make me become smarter, not getting my ass whipped. So it's like, good or bad on that. But either way, I'm just saying, there's no point. Beating their kid is an old thing. That's like,
don't break their spirit, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I noticed that about you, because I'm like, damn, most fathers would probably be a little bit more fucking, like taking them out or something. But like, dude, let the kid live, man. Let the kid be the kid.
Absolutely.
She ain't gonna be that age forever. You know what I mean? So it's like,
what are you doing now?
look at her.
Hey, don't do gang signs. Okay?
So,
Dad.
So
he's gonna smack the shit out of you.
Yeah.
So you feed your snakes live or frozen thawed? Just curious. Live?
Yeah.
And that's you never had any kind of bad scenarios go down or anything doing that?
Sure I have. Yeah, no, I mean, I've left a rat in a cage and suffered for it. Man, I have this pastel scaleless head orange dream, really good breeder. Got chewed up bad.
Ooh.
It happens, right? And totally my fault.
Yeah.
So now, before I walk out of the room after feeding, it doesn't matter if I throw one rat into one tub and I know the tub. I still go through every single tub before I leave the room.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
You know,
gotta be careful, bro. But that's one thing where, like, listen, if you feed live, just realize what comes with feeding live, and you should have a certain kind of protocol when feeding live. And I fucking sit there, I watch the wrap, I watch the if there's no way the rat could fucking bite the snake, it's good. Or if it does bite the snake, I get my fucking tongs and I
break its neck.
I rip that fucking neck out, and I'm like, here, and then I literally just choke the fucking rat out myself.
Yeah.
But
I mean, do you have scaleless at all? Do you have any scaleless?
Nah, I'm good.
But yeah, no. So I have 4 right now.
That's it. You only have 4 out of everything that you've done and shit. You have 4 scaleless.
Dude, I sell I sell my snakes.
Wow, that's nuts.
Matt's snake. That's and people will give me a hard time for it. No, I mean. No. I probably have 2 or 3 snakes that I'm emotional about. I'm just not emotional about them. It's. I sell my art. That's what I do.
I'm more emotional of the snakes that made me what I'm producing. But what I'm producing, I'm like you said, there's a select that I'm emotional about. The rest, it's fucking, I could just keep making it. I'm like you, bro. It took me 2 years to start making shit, and why not? All it's going to do is take me what, a year, another 2 years to do it again. So
It's funny. So, you know Will Morris, right? Royal Canadian Reptiles. I give him shit all the time because he holds everything back. I think he only sells like 3 snakes a year. Like seriously.
Dude, hey, wait, have you seen his package? Do you see how they're sent out?
Oh,
it's like a fucking goddamn wedding invitation to
dude,
some goddamn.
No. He is the Tiffany of the reptile industry.
Yo,
He's gonna have like little blue boxes with like special, dude. But that's Will, dude. I mean, that's
Khalil, boy, he's the Tiffany's of the reptile game. Hey, that's actually a pretty good thing too. You know what I mean? But wow.
Yeah, no, he's. I mean, but
presentation point. Hey, but listen, what's crazy is the shit that he's producing, man. I guess it'd be tough too to fucking not let go of some.
I'm telling you right now, within 2 or 3 years, he's going to be the household name.
Yeah,
he's going to be the like.
He's already there.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
I know what you mean.
But he doesn't promote himself like some of the other people out there. But no, his stuff is. I mean, he sends me stuff daily. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, him and Miguel too. I mean, those guys.
But what's crazy is that the ones who have the household names throw Will fucking name out there. Like they talk about him. You know what I mean? Anyone big on this channel who's came on for me has always brought up Will's name. Like Will's.
Yeah, no, he's
talking the hobby, bro.
Yeah, no, his his stuff's sick. But he's, you know, yeah, I mean, his stuff's just sick. Like you don't even know half of it. Like the stuff he has cooking is ridiculous. So, I mean,
when did you meet Will?
Pomona. That's a great show, man. Have you been? Well, I'm sure you go to Pomona.
Yeah, I met you, and I didn't met you. Okay, the first time we had like a little standoff. It was weird. I didn't really say hi to anybody, and neither did you. At the Pomona, the 2018 Pomona show.
I love you.
Come here, baby.
I'm pretty sure that's the same year you met Will.
Yeah, it is.
You going to bed?
What's up?
You going to bed?
Night.
Good night. Go to bed.
All right, have a good night, Taurus. Good night. Sweet girl.
My poor wife.
Oh, look, he's here. Here he is. Say hi to Will.
What's up, brother? Dude, hey, Will, your head can, if it gets any bigger, it's not going to, yeah. I mean, physically, Will has a physically big head. it's a big head.
He's gonna be like a fool.
No. I stole a hat. I took his hat and traded for mine, and I put it on my head, and it like covered my shoulders.
It's like a helmet.
It was monstrous. I didn't know they made hats that big.
Size 11 3/4.
No, I know. So I like seriously carried Harry around. Oh wait, Harry wasn't there. I forgot. Never mind. I lied.
You sure he wasn't in someone's pocket or something?
No, he wasn't. I checked. Trust me. I wake up in the morning and be like, "Is Harry in there?" No, he's not.
When did you meet Harry? Harry Wang.
I feel like I've always known Harry. I don't really know. He just kind of was there one day, and yeah.
Was it at a show? Do you recall the show you met him at?
It was at a Tinley, if I remember. I don't really.
Oh, that was a big show.
Harry, where did we meet?
Pull up, Harry. I think he's hosting. He just bought a new house. Congratulations, by the way, Harry. He just bought it.
You know what? Harry was so hammered earlier today. I mean, he's
oh yeah.
Out.
I bet. I would be hammered too if I bought a house like that. Big as fuck.
Oh man.
So shows, right? Obviously, you're going to be going to Arlington. what do you already strategically planning the shows coming in 2021, or what do you do with on the go? Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm not a big work shows. Like, I like to go to shows, but I don't. I mean, so I'm behind the table in Arlington just because. But like, I have several people who band with me. I mean, kind of an up and well, I wouldn't even call them that, but I'm trying to think. So I usually have like probably 4 or 5 people with me in Arlington, just so I can kind of cruise around and they work the table too. Trey and Jerry Bethard work the table with me. So yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, if I'm behind the table and I can't move, it makes me crazy. So
people have asked me, hey, do you van and stuff? And I just I can never. I mean, it would give me anxiety because if I know I'd want to leave my table, then I don't trust nobody because nobody's a good salesman like me. So I'm like, dude, you can't fucking be at this table. So I wouldn't be able to do it. And then honestly, dude, I just I think it's just a chaos. It's a chaos of you being behind there. You can't really do shit. And then traveling with your animals. I don't really I feel like that's such a risk, bro. People who
So the first show I ever did was at Tinley.
You drove that, obviously, right?
I did, and it was a nightmare. It was
fuck. How many animals you take?
Probably 40. And I sold one.
What?
I sold a blue. I sold one snake, a blue-eyed leucistic, like 2 minutes before the show ended.
Oh my God! You brought 40 snakes and fucking got one on the docket.
I was bitter. Man, I was so bitter.
Did you have only high-end stuff, or what'd you have?
You know what? I don't even remember.
Damn,
I don't even remember what I had. I mean, so it was probably a month after I produced my first scaleless. And I mean, at the time, it was the 4th scaleless produced. And I took it to the show, so that was even worse. And I hadn't even eaten yet. And I took a chance and I brought it. But yeah, I mean, that show's a blur. But I've done Arlington ever since. But I did Tinley once, and then I do Arlington, and that's pretty much it. But I mean, I love to go to Tinley and hang out, and that's part of what makes this fun, right? So
yeah, it sucks. Tinley got canceled. That's why I was skeptical of getting my Arlington fucking all my shit.
It's Texas, we're open, dude. I mean, just wear a mask and you'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to the point now in Texas where like people aren't even getting tested anymore.
Yeah.
It gets reported, and then Texas is burning to the ground, and blah blah blah, and it's like,
what?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. So I talked to a girl that I work with in my real job, and she asked where I lived, and I said Texas, and she's like, "Oh gosh, you guys are having a horrible time there." I'm like, "No, we're not. It's fine. My kids are back in school. My daughter does dance. I mean, it's pretty much normal here. I mean, and like I said, I mean, there are isolated cases where, there's a problem, but I still don't know anybody. And I mean, just whatever.
Have you had anybody get COVID?
I've known 2 people. One of them, he had a hard time with it. The other one, I'm pretty sure I had it back in February.
Dude, I think I got it fucking right after Michigan. I'm not even joking.
Yeah. I had it before that. I got really sick for 3 days. I was fine on the 4th day. Yeah. I went to the ER, and they tested me for strep, and they tested me for flu, and I didn't have either one of those, so I had something.
And they didn't know what it was then.
My youngest daughter was just irritable. Like, she wasn't sick, but she wasn't healthy. My wife had some ailments that were kind of weird, whatever.
Dude.
But
That's pretty wild, bro. Because think about how many other people were sick around that time, or even sooner, and it just like, and they didn't know, so they're still hanging out with people. They're still going places. So that is kind of intense. That's kind of crazy how that works. Imagine something like way more deadlier or something. That's why people.
Yeah. No. So my son Tristan just got his sense of smell back like 2 weeks ago.
Jeez.
So, I mean, this is, I don't know.
So he couldn't taste food or anything.
He couldn't taste food, couldn't smell anything. For he's a senior at TCU, and so they had a bunch of people test positive there. But I mean,
that's wild.
Yeah, it sucks. It's kind of killed the whole show thing.
It really did, man. Tell me about it. I was ready to rock this year. This year was my year. That fucking, I'm like, all right, I know shows is where to be at, and fucking Tinley gets canceled and everything else. But look, I'm glad I'm going to Arlington, man. I didn't want to sleep on Arlington. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun. People are going to go off. It's going to be crazy.
Now, I know Daytona show happened, but there was like hardly any vendors, they said. Do you think that's going to be a problem in Arlington?
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the nice thing about Texas is there's a lot of people in Texas who breed snakes. I mean, there's a whole community just in Texas. So they will all be there.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure the Justins and the Aussies and the, people who are kind of hit and miss at that show probably won't, but
right.
They may go, well, it's the only show I can vend, so they may come. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean,
should be.
Here's the funny thing, right? So I had like 47 snakes on Morph Market when this whole thing happened. Okay. And right after it happened, within a couple weeks, it just gangbusters. Like everything sold. And I didn't think that was going to happen. Right. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's been kind of unpredictable.
So your previous Arlington shows that you've done, have you done good at, right?
Oh yeah. No, it's always a good show. I mean, you got to bring the right stuff. You got to pre-sale. You got to I don't know, how can I put it? You just got to do deals, right? And so no, I've done very, very, very well at Arlington. So people spend money there.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of cool shit to buy at Arlington too. Like from what I heard, there was so much stuff available. So
absolutely,
I want to check it out. How many snakes do you plan on bringing to Arlington?
We'll see what happens, but I may only have 15 to 20.
15 or 20 snakes?
Yeah, I mean, dude, I've had one hatch. That's it. Right? I mean, I've got 6 in the incubator right now. I don't think any of them, maybe 1 or 2 will make Arlington. It's been a slow year. We moved, and that obviously affects everything.
Right.
And we moved again, right? So I had to move the stuff out of my house so we could sell it, and I moved it into actually Wes's facility. And I just moved the stuff from Wes's facility to my new room. Got my new room set up yesterday. So, we're going again, but I'm not breeding anymore this year. I'm gonna probably just start feeding, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
So since you're chilling out this year, and then next year it's different fucking blueprint for you. Do you already know when you're going to start pairing and stuff? Like, since you go late, when do you start pairing basically?
Yeah, so I'm going to start pairing a little early this year. I'm going to, so I actually thought about going ambient completely, and I decided not to do that.
Yeah. It's good for males. Hey, that's good for males, but when the females are knocked up, you need that heat.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Males are good though.
So I'm going to try something a little different this year. I'm gonna really cool off my room starting in like November, and then start pairing then. It's I should probably have 50 or 60 females that will be ready, and some good females like It could be a 20 to 30 clutches, but the clutches will be like off the hook clutches. You know what I mean? Like it's just like stupid stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Man, give us kind of, I don't want to ask for too much, but tell us one thing that we could look forward to that's going to be paired up next year. One of your favorites,
So I really like the Desert Ghost Clown project.
Yeah. Big Willie right there is fucking that up.
Yeah, I know.
Big Willie.
So I have 2 or 3 females that are, double het Desert Ghost Clown with some jeans in them. And then I've got my Desert Ghost Clown male. So that's pretty good, I would think.
Hell yeah.
Probably, I'll tell you what, though, the snake I'm most excited about to breed, though, is I love clown pied stuff. And I got a pied, let's see, it was OD Yellow Belly Leopard pied het for clown male from Miguel last year. And he's at about 750 grams. He didn't lock up this year, but he will for sure next year. And then I have a whole army of, Enchi clown het pied, tons of clown het pieds. So he's going to have, he's going to get some work, right? So
damn,
we'll see what happens. My zawadi het clown male is 750, 800. So, I think we'll see the zawadi clown next year. If it's not for me, Jim Lavelle has zawadi. He actually has a fire zawadi het clown male. And then Miguel also has, zawadi het clown male. So we should see the zawadi clown next year.
Matt, let's talk about zawadi because I'm not too familiar with the zawadi. I know it's something that you are the only person or was the first person to get your hands on one. Is that right?
So I wasn't the first person. I was the first person that. So here's the thing. I guarantee there's thousands of new genes out there that just the wrong person got a hold of it, right? And they never did anything with it. I got a hold of the zawadi gene, and I've heard Ozzy talk about what he went through to get OD out there. I mean, it took 10 years to get people excited about it. Man, yeah. I don't want 10 years trying to get someone excited about a gene.
That's just a figure. That's not even factual that it's going to take 10 years. It just, you don't know that. I mean, think about that. Social media wasn't around as big as it was, though, bro.
Yeah, and that's true. But again, I want it to be fun. So I've dispersed some of it to friends, right? I mean, Miguel has a bunch of zawadi stuff. Like I said, Rib Lavelle has it.
I want some. What's up with this one, bro? Jesus.
Dude, you should see her now.
I want that fucking thing so bad. Can you explain the genes on the zawadi what?
You know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me go get her.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Bring a snake.
Hold on, I'm doing that.
Boom. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I've been kind of silent because, Miguel was taking over all the popularity in the fucking comments and nobody was, saying hi to me, paying attention to me. Just kidding, man. Dude, thank you for everyone who's tuning in, man. You guys are amazing. Matt Byrham, fucking just, dude, amazing, right? This motherfucker is just straight to the point. Sick ass fucking facts he's been spitting all night. What's up, Matt? Matt O'Malley's finally in the building, my boy. Hey, Matt, you late a lot, but you here all the time, so I appreciate you. My boy, Matt. Nick Lavera Exotics. Why can't I say your name now, bro? Anyways, congrats on that scaleless again, bro. Who else is here, man? Apex. What's up, Apex? Brett. What's up, Brett? Fucking little late in the house. We got some little late fucking OGs coming through. I appreciate it, though, Dave Levine. What's up, Dave? Dave Levine in the pad. Marshall Law just joined the fucking building. The homie Josh. What up, Josh?
So she's a little bit upset right now, but I mean,
darkness. I fucking dude. Jesus.
Yeah, she's 1,600 grams, dude. She's gonna go next year.
All right, come on, Matt. I want to be on the list for that, bro. Please let me know.
So,
oh man.
So we've got, and so I'm pretty sure it has to be Zawadi Yellow Belly.
Okay. I'm just gonna put you on the screen. Show it off, okay?
All right. So, and I mean, look, she's in total blue right now, but I am. I'm almost certain that anything yellow belly with the Zawadi gene is going to be just badass. So, Dave, we have my male going to an ivory GHI, and so that'll tell me if this yellow belly thing is real. But I'm pretty sure it's allelic with yellow belly. So we will see what happens. But look at that belly! Oh my gosh! I wish she wasn't in shed because she just freaking glows. I mean, yeah. And it's one of those snakes that gets better as it gets older.
Obviously.
So anyway, but yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring the Zawadi stuff out, to be honest with you, because I'm not real good at that. I'm not real good at, there's blushing here and this and that. That's not me. Right. So we'll see. We'll see. I think Miguel will have some exciting stuff. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
I've been begging for a snake from Miguel all year, bro. Just fucking, I've been getting Reggie Bush, fucking Heisman.
Well, you got to buy it, dude. I mean, you expect.
What do you mean buy? I don't even know what he has. It's hard to buy what he fucking doesn't tell me what he has. You feel me? I buy shit.
You got to go to his place. You want his address?
I've been to his place multiple times.
He doesn't let you in.
But you're right. I just got to go to his pad. I've been in his room multiple times.
That's how you do it. So
I know. I'm just saying. I only like buying bangers.
You only like what?
I like buying bangers, bro. Hey, so what's okay? What I like about that snake, real quick, Matt, is how the black is growing more than the actual like pattern. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's so much black in that snake, bro. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, it's a cool gene, right? I mean, it's pretty.
I'm in that gene, bro, for sure. After you pulling out that snake, I am fucking hello.
Sweet.
Yeah, good snake, man. So other than that girl, so that girl's obviously a future breeder. You're looking to pair up 2021. You're saying hopefully, right? Things go well.
Oh yeah, she's good next year.
What are you gonna pair her?
She probably could have gone this year, but I just didn't. I didn't try.
What are you gonna pair her to? You think?
I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I haven't decided yet. I also have kind of a. This is kind of cool. So, let's see. How did this go? So there was another African wild caught that I had in my room. So anyway, let's just leave it at that. It's an African wild caught. And the person who brought it to my room bred the girl to a mystic. Okay. And so we bred one of her sons back to her to kind of see what would happen. And we got pieds.
Wow.
So she came out of the wild.
And has pied in her.
As a het pied.
That's fucking.
So I've got a line of pied that's
wild.
It's completely pure.
It's a pure wild caught pied, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Which hasn't happened since when? When did that come in?
So I called Mike Wilbanks and I told him about it. And he said over the time, the course of the industry, he's heard that happen like 6 or 7 times. So he wasn't all that fired up about it, but it's still kind of cool, right? I mean, so I'm trying to keep that line of pied pure. I'm just calling it African pied, but
African pied.
Yeah, whatever.
Shit, that's crazy.
Call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my first one of those is going to produce. I should get a clutch from her any day now. So she's little though, man. She's only like 1,400 grams. So she'll probably throw 2 or 3 eggs only.
Hey, did that zawadi come in like that, or did you make that?
What, this one?
The one you just showed, yes.
No, so I made this. So I bred what was it? Trying to think what the pairing was. So I bred a banana enchi pied to an ivory, and then this came out, right? And so I was like, okay, something's not right. So I went back and looked at my records, and my zawadi male was in with that ivory one time, and it was the first lock she had. So I'm assuming that this is yellow belly zawadi, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, I've got, like I said, I've got some pairings this year with him. They're not in my room; they're in Dave Levine's room from Natural State. But we should know, because that's an ivory GHI. So we should know if this gets duplicated. If not, then this is just a new thing, right? That just because I think that happens. I think that a lot of the new genes we have, they just happen in the incubator, right? I mean, they're just it's pretty proven that that's what happened with Puzzle.
Wait, what about the incubator?
No, I mean, so morphs happen just naturally in the incubator. I mean, things change. I mean, it's just the way it is, right? So, if you listen to Sean Bradley talk about the Puzzle story, that was totally something, Puzzle came about in the incubator, period. It wasn't something that the snakes carried. It wasn't something that, it just kind of happened. So, if this isn't yellow belly zawadi, this is something that is new and happened in the incubator, but I'm pretty sure it is. So, we'll see what happens.
That's what makes this hobby so fucking exciting. I appreciate people like you so much, bro, because you're just setting this shit up for more fun in the future. For even though there's like so much shit out there in ball pythons, right? But the thing is, there's so much combos. Like there's a lot of fucking combos, but you are literally setting foundations again with pure shit, and that's what's like, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, that's what makes it fun. Let's keep it fun. Let's not get, some of the shit I see on Facebook. It's like, dude.
Come back. Every goddamn guest. Hey, listen, positive vibes. Appreciate it. For me, that's weird.
No, she.
You good?
Yeah, she went across the keyboard and cut us off.
Sweet. Look, Khalil said bye. Khalil said you weren't coming back.
What does Khalil know? My gosh. Hey, seriously?
Oh, shit.
Dude, he's fucking Canadian. I mean, come on.
Damn.
Will's the only cool Canadian. I mean, that's just the way it is. I'm just kidding, Khalil.
Some people are saying there's no sound. It's checked. Is there sound or is there no sound? Can you guys hear things? You can hear me, obviously, right, Matt? So we're good on that. Audio and video cut off. But are we good now? Fuck. Good sound. All right, cool.
Hey, MJ, I'm going to put her back. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, bro. Pour yourself another glass if you want to.
No, I'm good.
All right. All right, cool. Audio good again. I don't know what happened there, man. Shit's going good, though. That zawadi is something very, very interesting. I am looking forward to bugging Matt about that nearly every damn day. Because, if you know me, I like the dark stuff. Damn it. Super GHI, obviously. Putting that in that snake. I don't want to overthink it, but hi, Khalil. Said hi to me. It's been what, hour 20 minutes. All right. So amazing shit with the zawadi, man.
You want one?
Yes. I mean,
I'll bring you one this weekend.
Yes, please. Yes. I was telling people how fucking thrown back I am, and just how like literally not, it's just the fact that snake, having that type of snake obviously is not the one that people are all fucking posting about and shit, because they don't even know about it yet. And it's like, that's what I love, bro. I love for shit like that. That's why I'm in the, I want to be in the rare game.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's, it's fun, but let's not like stress out about it. I'm just not going to stress about it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of been your cup of tea the entire time, just not fucking stressing about shit, and that's why.
Here's the thing. It's not about the money, but it's fun when it's about the money. Does that make sense?
I like that. I like that. Not about the money, but it's fun when it's about the money.
Let me tell you something. When you sell a snake for 50 grand, that's fun.
Yeah, I can't even imagine when that day happens.
I mean, that's fun. And it probably only happens once in a lifetime, but when it does.
It does, yeah.
Like, it's like getting 4 aces at the poker table. I mean, because that's what this is. This is gambling. This is, I still have a spreadsheet. The first scaleless, that scaleless head I bought, I paid $50,000 for it. And I track Amazon stock. And I know how much that $50,000 would be worth if I had invested it in Amazon stock. Right. And I'm not even going to say the number because it's ridiculous, right? But the joy I've gotten from doing this is worth every penny, right? Yeah. So the second that there's no joy in this, fuck it. I'm not doing it anymore. Stupid. Yeah, let's put it this way. It's over $1 million. Yeah, it's over $1 million. And I promise you I have not made $1 million from that snake. Exactly. Who's seen that kid before? Who's that kid?
It's just a kid, bro. She's killing it in life. Look at her.
Kind of reminds me of Carrie. Carrie?
I don't know. This kid at this point is probably around like 14 or something. This photo has been pretty out there for a while. Maybe not 10 years, but it's one of that faces where you have nothing to do but just stare weird,
That's Carrie.
Yeah, it's hilarious. That's just so wild, man. So I mean, at what year? So 2014 is when you started collecting snakes to breed. Is that right?
Yep.
And it was all because of the scaleless.
Yep.
And can you give us a ball figure what you dropped in the beginning to invest, or what was it that you spent out of pocket?
A lot. Let's say just south of $100,000.
Just south of $100,000. Okay, and that was just because of scaleless, right?
Yeah. And
then 2 years down the road, which you didn't breed that following year. Like 2 years is when you actually said, okay, I could breed, right? You didn't breed that next year or anything.
So I'm trying to think. So my first year, nothing. So my second year is when I started producing, and that's when I produced the first scaleless.
Okay.
Or my first scaleless.
And
right? Obviously, Barchek made the first one. Then
what year was that?
Huh?
What year was that when you made the first one, Barchek?
2013 or 14, sometime around then.
So you saw that before you got into the project, is what?
Yes, I saw that. I was like, "Holy shit!"
I saw that egg cutting. That was an intense video.
So what I left out is I ran a pet store when I was in college. You know that white Akita that Nicole and OJ had? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay, so we sold them that dog.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very high end, Century City Mall. I ran it for 2 or 3 years. But my point is, we only had normal ball pythons. So when I started watching Barcheck, it was like, holy shit. There's all these different morphs, and I got interested, and then I saw the scaleless, and I was like, okay, I want to make one of those. I was looking at Miguel's comment.
Oh no, he's saying he's staying away from somebody who has COVID.
Last night, Nick.
I don't know if I was not supposed to say that. Oh, let's hope. Don't be mad at me. Sorry.
Gee, don't worry about him. He won't remember anyway. So that's what. So that's all that stuff came together, and it's like I think I was bored, right? I was bored, and I'm like, I need something for me. And so literally I sat my sons were probably 17, 18 at the time, my wife, and I sat down with them and I'm like, so this is what I want to do. And they laughed at me. They thought I was the biggest idiot in the entire world for buying a $50,000 snake. And, 2 years later, I sold the offspring for 65 grand, and
you made your 15 grand.
I'll never sell a snake for that much again, right? That ship is sailed. That's never happening again.
Damn.
Any 30,000 under is what's still out there, right? And even then, it's like probably not going to happen. But my wife will let me buy anything I want now.
Yeah, because she's a believer.
It's like it's cool. So here's the thing: you have to spend money. If you go back to Miguel's, snake business videos that everyone talked all kinds of shit about.
Yeah.
You have to, if you spend money, you're going to make money. If you take care of your collection correctly, right? It doesn't matter. Someone who makes $50 on normals could make, 5,000 on, Desert Ghost Clowns. It's no different. It's just the amount of money you're going to, you invest. So, that's it. That's the game.
So what I want to know, Matt, is you obviously got into the hobby because it was all about scaleless, but then you jumped up to 500 snakes, right? So at what point were you like, fuck it, I'm going to make this bigger than what it is? Like, what was making you wanted to get it to the point where you're at 500 snakes?
That just kind of happened. There wasn't a lot of thinking there, right? I just started buying stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's funny because when a new keeper contacts me and says, I want to buy this, and they have the fever, right? I always ask them how many males they have and how many females they have, right? Especially when they inquire about a male, because it's like, okay, you're inquiring about an animal that's going to be ready in a year.
Right.
Do you have females to support it? And so,
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So I will not sell sometimes to people who
Fuck yeah.
are thinking about that because they're going to regret it. It's like that jacks with the hobby, right? So yeah, it's interesting, right? You have to, I don't know. You have to consider that. So.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good that you actually take that in consideration and you make sure this person's actually like vested the way they should be, because what's the point? You don't want that to be something they regret.
No, you don't want people to have a bad experience because that hurts everybody. Right.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of factors. I don't know. It's just, it's an interesting thing. Right. I mean, I thought it was weird that as soon as the stimulus money started hitting,
Yeah.
selling stuff like crazy. Look, I don't have a job, but I'm going to buy snakes. So help people buy responsibly is my point, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm on a rant now.
No, you're not on rent. It makes total sense because a lot of people were just like, "Fuck it, I got this 1,200. What can I wait? Not really waste it on, but what can I, buy irresponsibly? You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
which is crazy. So,
People are crazy. If you don't hear that yet.
people are very crazy. Shit's wild, especially. And what's funny is like I always knew people were crazy, but this is the year where it's out there now. There's no fucking hiding it. It's people are nuts. And
2020 is jacked.
And Americans are not the real Americans, but I'm saying most Americans are soft. They don't know how to fucking deal with shit. And we got fucking blindsided by something that we didn't know how to fucking just really accept and move forward. And we panicked and everyone fucking had to be locked in their house. It's fucked up. Unfortunately, this had to happen during fucking the election year. Because I guarantee after November, gone. This shit's fucking done. It's going to be crazy. Watch.
My best advice is don't buy snakes, buy guns.
Good one. I'm going to buy guns with the snakes I make. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my wife wants a gun for Christmas, so I'm going to get her a fucking.
You have a wife?
What?
I didn't know that.
You made fun of me the last time I had this ring. You said something why would anyone marry you or something like that. You said it. You were pretty hammered, but yeah, it was fucking why we were walking away from the point of the car.
I don't think I said that.
You said something how I was ugly and fucking why would anyone marry you? But you were joking. I'm pretty sure you're joking.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm married.
Where is she?
She's either watching the show in her room, or she's fucking doing some fitness shit.
So I want to meet her.
You want to meet her?
Yeah. Bring her out. Bring her out.
You want me to actually go grab her?
Yes.
Let me see where she's at.
All right. Thank you.
Damn.
I bet nobody's ever done that before. I can't see the comment, so yeah, I don't know.
Put your pants on, but she's coming.
Okay. Wait, she's what with her pants?
Putting them on. She's comfortable. Feel me? But she's gonna do this for you. She's coming on. She's gonna sit down and.
Okay. I just want to see who you're married to.
Oh, great! What do you think? It's like a mutant or something?
Could be.
Oh, jeez. Everyone, and for the most part, people say, "Look, someone's paying $10 now." All right, babe, hurry up.
You really should have my text messages linked to this because you'd be laughing your ass off right now.
What with what's going on in your guys'?
Oh my gosh, my phone is like blowing up. I really have to not stop giving people my phone number.
All right, here she is.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not what I expected.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I was going to say that either way, so don't worry about it.
I like your glasses style. We're kind of matching. I'm feeling it.
I saw that. Let's see. Oh, man. I almost put my other ones on, but I just left these on because So.
You're fancy. You got two different pairs?
I have like, yeah. Well, so does he. He's got his red ones with no lenses in them.
You tried to copy my glasses. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's bullshit.
So, do you guys have any kids?
No, not that we know of, at least.
What?
That would be a good trick for you. I'm just going to tell you that. It would take a lot of alcohol or something.
A lot of something.
That would take a binge from but yeah, that's cool.
All right, Matt, you done?
Not really, but I guess I should be.
I think I'm getting pushed off.
All right, babe. See you later. Take the dogs out, please. See, told you, Matt. She was a mutant.
Wow, a real life female.
Yeah, I'm not like the other. I'm not like the others, bro. You know what I mean? You feel me?
Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, like Jared has a girlfriend in Canada or something, but I mean, I've never seen her before.
Oh shit,
I'm pretty sure she works for a barbecue joint. That's the only thing I can think of.
dude! If that's the case, Jared's supposed to be taking care of me when I touch down in Texas, and we're supposed to be hitting up some barbecue because
Is that what he told you?
that's what he told me. That's what he said.
Dude, he's gonna take you to Cooper's, and I mean Cooper's is okay, but it's not Tender, dude. Tender is badass.
Dude, the spots are the smaller spots, the ones that aren't so fucking big.
Dude, I got the spot, man. I'm telling you right now, it will ruin you for life. Like don't eat there. Don't eat at my spot.
Like it's gonna spoil you, meaning you're only gonna want barbecue there. Dude, I'm down. I want that kind of. That's already happened to me, bro. Listen, I lived in Texas. I think I told you this, but I lived in Tyler, Texas for about 9 months.
Okay.
There was a place in Longview, Texas called the Boxcar Barbecue, and it was owned by this dad and this kid, and they had an open pit barbecue, and they had the fucking best brisket in the entire world. So I would go get a brisket sandwich. I would eat about 2 of these a day. It's probably why I gained about 30 pounds when I was living there. But dude, it scarred me, like you said. Ever since then, I've been trying to chase that like taste, and here in San Diego, nothing, dude. I can't.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
San Diego.
Hey, let me ask you a question though, bro, because this is something
it's going to be about Mexican food, right?
of course. Okay, are you gonna?
It sucks here, dude. It's terrible.
Thank you. Fuck yeah. That's a fucking no-brainer. Let's go.
It's terrible, dude.
Bro, Tex-Mex. You
So there's one spot, and the people are from Escondido,
okay,
and it's good.
Yeah,
But it's like an hour from here.
that dude. Okay, now I don't want people to. Okay, listen. What I was trying to say, how San Diego is like the king of all Mexican food, is because there's just so many spots that you could go to that are bomb. They're 24/7, and you don't find that anywhere else. There's not like that anywhere else.
Have you had Tito's tacos?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Fire.
Oh my gosh.
They use really good oil. I think it's the
Oh
oil.
my gosh. I'm you know what? I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going there tomorrow.
How far is that from where you have to go?
Well, Tito's is 22 hours from here, but I'm still going to go.
No, but you're flying to California tomorrow, you said.
No, I'm driving.
Or you're driving. God.
Yeah, I just got my new ride. I kind of want to take it out in the desert.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Road trip that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drive. I'm not getting on a plane right now, dude. It's not happening.
Wow.
I'm not putting on a mask for an entire flight.
Oh, got it.
No, I already have to piss every 30 minutes. Having a mask on too would be awful.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. So
It's
there you go.
It's I feel you, bro. I don't blame you at all, man, because that whole mask thing is just fucking it's stupid. Whatever. Anyways. But like I said, you're driving to what part of Cali again? It's the
You know what? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I've got to go take care of some business there in San Diego.
let's go
But
eat.
I'm going to go see some friends too in Southern,
Nice.
more in the LA area. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. If you're definitely in San Diego, let me know, bro.
I will.
Yeah, we'll go eat somewhere bomb.
There you go.
Yeah. What car do you? So you got a new car you're trying to break in? You said, right?
Yeah. I just want to take it out, and so off-roading in Texas is not good.
If you don't have like
Badass.
because why?
In California, it's badass.
Oh yeah, like they're definitely badass in Cal. But why wouldn't Texas be good?
It's
Because
just not. Somebody owns all the land. It's like there's no.
that's true.
Yeah. So
Everybody, and it's all
it's
flat.
flat, and it's just.
Fuck. That was the first. That was the first. I had a really cool pad in it was in downtown Tyler, somewhere downtown area where I was living, and it looked over a little bit high, but it was all. I couldn't see one bit of mountain, dude, and I was like,
Oh, there's none.
I was like, where am I? You know what I mean? And it was
No.
kind of trippy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
And then you have these crazy trains that come, and it's like, fuck, like what's happening, you know? And these sirens that go off when there's crazy storms. Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty wild out there. Texas is its own little. I feel like it's its own little country in a way. I really do.
It may be soon, so we'll see what happens.
For reals, man, that's gonna be crazy. I might move to Texas if that's the case.
I'm telling you, this shit's gonna get crazy. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know what happens?
Well, no, soon enough. Shit's about to. I mean, dude, we're a couple months away. If that, shit's about to unravel very quickly.
Dude, Nancy Pelosi is our most likely president.
What? She's not going to be our president. Girl, yeah,
So
right.
here's the deal: if
I got to hear
the
that.
election results are not substantiated by Inauguration Day, the Speaker of the House becomes president, and that's Nancy Pelosi. So with all this mail-in ballot bullshit that's going on right now, telling you, you watch. That's the
really
strategy.
bad, bro. That's going to be really, 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 really bad.
And I can tell you right now, Texas is not going to deal with that. So get ready.
That might even be worse than the Hillary ordeal, bro. I don't even know if I would want Pelosi. Dude, that'd be really bad. That's terrifying.
It's terrifying. Absolutely. So
I'm probably not going to sleep good tonight. Damn, bro. I'm gonna bring this. My dad's really on top of shit like this, so I'm just gonna bring this.
Dude, it's in the Constitution. Ask him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. That's wild, bro.
Yeah. And Harry, what is it? Apocalypse Matt? Is that what you call me? I don't remember. You might probably be passed out by now.
Is it because like he's been to your pad and he sees what you're ready for? Like, do you have an arsenal or what's going on?
No. That's just the comments I make. You know, like that. Dude, I'm old.
I love your fucking sense of humor. It's not really sense of humor. It's realism too. So it's like it's my cup of tea, bro. Like a lot of people, I try to get like that. A lot of people don't know how to fucking take it sometimes. And you're kind of like on the same.
You know what? You just have to be okay with it, right?
Yeah.
You get to a point in life where not everybody's gonna like you, and that's okay.
For real, and you can't do nothing about it. You know what I mean? That's what I love. You know, I'm gonna be. I love it. Can't do shit. I love it, man. So that's
Is there still people on right now?
Say what?
Is there still people on right now?
There's 71 people watching.
Holy shit!
We've had around 80 this entire time, and then ever since you wanted to see my wife, not that my wife lost, but that really just it looked like you guys were doing a dating thing going on right now.
No, dude.
I'm just kidding. No, man, it's been consistent, bro. I'm letting you know. People were really excited when I posted and started promoting that you're coming on. You gotta understand, you were somebody just hiding under a rock for a while.
I did. I definitely did. And so I'm probably going to go back under the rock for a little while, to be honest with you.
But 2021, you're making some noise.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, man, you just don't know. You just, it's a crapshoot. So we'll see what happens.
But that's the plan.
I mean, that's always the plan, right?
Cool.
Got to be positive. I tell my sons all the time, if you say you can't, you're right. So.
Damn, that's a heavy one.
Deep shit, huh?
If you say you can't, you're probably right. Wait, say that again?
No, if you tell yourself you can't, you're right.
Shit. Yep, that means you're already defeated.
Yep.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Absolutely.
That's honestly shit that fuck, man. That's if you could instill that in your brain, the sooner the better, man. Cause that's just the truth of things.
Dude, my son's fucking rock.
Yeah, you told me about your kids, bro. You told me how much you're prideful.
Yep.
You love your kids. I like how you talk about your kids.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, at some point you realize in life that is the only thing that matters, right?
Reals. I hear that.
I mean, dude, I had someone tell me one time, patted me on the shoulder and said, "Matt, the history books are not going to write about you."
Calm the fuck down. Enjoy your life. That's true.
Dude, it fucking physically hurt. right? But it was true.
History books aren't going to write a story.
Physically worked.
Oh, God. Who told you that? Just a friend, random friend?
No, it was a guy. Yeah, it was a friend, but
Cool friend.
best advice I ever got in my life.
I have a friend like that. He has
Would you get busy and have some kids?
Huh?
Get busy and have some kids that you know about.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's scary how bad I want kids because I know once I get them, I'm such a selfish fucking, like it's all about me a lot. You know?
Yeah, but that changes. I mean, it's not a choice. It just has to.
Yeah, I hear you. I also, dude, I'm not gonna fuck around. Once we have a kid, and there are a couple more coming right after it, because we do want a few kids. So, it's happening, bro. It's like you, bro. It's like you and your fucking breeding in 2021. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. It's fucking.
Practicing is the best it's ever gonna get. So.
Yeah, I'm like a male who never goes off food, bro. I'm always locked. I'm always eating. I'm that fucking power. I'm that power man.
I love it.
I'm the ones that set the groundbreaking records, bro. So don't worry about that.
Oh,
never gonna eat you.
Oh, that was funny.
Hey Matt, so Will had a question. I've been kind of ignoring people's questions, but Will did have a question, and he wanted to know what combos you want to see done.
I want to see the Desert Ghost. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start over again.
Okay, all right.
Enchi, Desert Ghost, Puzzle, Clown.
Damn.
And if you put pastel in there, I'd be good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
So, Will, you gonna hook me up?
Yeah. What's your puzzle game looking like right now?
I have none.
What? You're like me? None?
So here's the thing. I sold all my puzzle stuff because it wasn't what I wanted. So my mail had spider in it. And I just, I don't know. I just don't, I want to, it's funny. The only two spider combos I have in my collection are a lavender spinner and a pastel banana spider scaleless head hepide female. And both are my daughter's snakes.
Wow.
And I wouldn't have them anymore if they weren't my daughter's snakes, but they are. In fact, I just spent like $2,000 on the lavender spinner because she got an infection, but I had to make sure she was okay. Because,
all right, or what?
Huh? No. It was like she got an infection in one of her salivary glands, which was a nightmare.
Shit. So $2,000 for that, huh?
Yeah.
Dude,
when it's your daughter's snakes, you got to make sure they're.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're gonna do what you gotta do. That's
absolutely. So
you know, choice. And what's crazy is like your daughter, like you said, that the thing that got her started with the snakes was the feeding, right?
Yeah. No, so I think the Desert Ghost puzzle stuff is going to be off the hook. It's going to be stupid.
Yeah.
We'll see if the clown mixes in well. I still think we'll hit the puzzle clown, but he's not confirming.
He's not revealing?
No, he's not confirming it because fucking Canadians, man, they can't commit.
So is there something I don't know? Did he recently have a clutch that could possibly have it, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, he might, maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he shows it.
Willis, what's going on, Willis? My guests all say hi to you every single time, so we give us something right now. I'd appreciate it. I didn't. I feel like it'd be a big deal if that was the case.
He hit it. I'm telling you, he should post a pic right now.
Will,
come on, dude, just post it.
He's here. I know he's here.
He put it on Facebook, so I mean, he put it out there. This thing, I'm telling you right now, this thing is. So the thing that'll throw you off is the head stamp. It's not really a clown head stamp, but everything else about it is clown.
Damn, he exited.
Pussy.
Damn, you're gonna let Matt call you a pussy, Will? You don't like that word. Come on, Will. Say something. Come back with something, Will. Text me a picture and I'll put it on right now. Come on.
What?
I still have to do that.
I know.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'll do it.
And then what time are you leaving in the morning?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, you have to show me how to use that.
Okay.
All right.
You've been on work all night.
Okay.
I wanted to spend some time with you before you left.
Way to go, Matt.
I don't know, I'm in trouble.
Oh man, I've already taken a couple hours of your time, so
It's all right.
I appreciate it, man. Listen, dude, we've had a great time. I know you got to get on the road tomorrow. You got a fucking little road trip ahead of you. You will be at fucking Arlington, so you know you'll be set up too. You'll have the is it gonna look like this? Oop, hold on, real quick. Let me take down the banner. All right, is it gonna look like this?
Maybe. Sure.
All right. So this is what, if you're going to Arlington, this is what you want to look for. This is the place you want to be. Definitely because you could have an opportunity to fucking chop game up with Matt. Don't waste his time. But you can see some sick ass shit that he could be bringing along with Dave and his homie Wes. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh my God, that's going to be sick, bro. I'm looking forward to
We'll
it.
see.
Listen, I do a round of hot seat questions. Can we, before I go, can I do some hot seat questions? All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
go for it.
All right, guys. So real quick, the hot seat question time. I got some questions for you, Matt. Where the fuck they at? Oh shit. All right, here we go. Hot seat question time for Matt. All right. So preferably, okay, would you go frozen thawed or live? I think we know this one, right? So hold on. Would you pre-kill a rat or would you feed a frozen thawed rat if you had to?
Pre-kill.
All right, pre-kill. All right, 8 cutter or no cut?
Cut.
All right.
Day 42.
What?
Day 42.
You're shitting me. You cut on day 42.
No, but I would.
Oh shit. Oh, God.
I like people to lose their shit, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's up my alley, to be honest. Fuck yeah. All right. 8 cutter, day 42 to piss you off. Awesome. Big flexor or no flexor?
Excuse me? I missed that one.
Do you like the showboat or you don't like the showboat?
No.
Okay, no showboating for Matt. He's old school. Baseball or football if you had to choose?
Baseball.
All right. Oh, no, I like that. Steak or calamari? I know you're going to say steak.
Please. I live in Texas.
All right. Van Halen or Sammy Hagar?
I've seen both. Yeah.
You got to pick.
They're both fine. Van Halen.
All right, Van Halen. All right. All right. West Coast rap or East Coast rap? If you had to get rid of one.
I get rid of all rap.
Oh, my God. Terrible. Terrible. All right. We're going to word association. First thing to come to mind. Okay. Ready?
All right.
Milk.
Don't make me answer that.
Said it. Milk.
Again, I live in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas.
I need to know what that means. What's if milk? First thing that comes to your mind. Milk.
Cheerios. That's not that. I lied, but that's all right.
What is it?
No, I can't articulate that.
You can't. So you have no comment on that. You can't tell me what the first thing comes to mind on milk. Okay.
No. You all know. I don't have to say it.
I want you to say it because this is like an unfiltered thing. There's no kids watching this.
No, there's just no easy. It's
You all know that Matt's thinking about boobies. He's
Yeah,
thinking of boobies. He's thinking of big ass titties. That's exactly what Matt's thinking. Okay. All right. Ready? Coco.
I have a dog named Coco.
So your dog. Cool. Awesome. Stuck shed.
Stuck shed.
Yeah. First thing come to mind. Stuck shed.
Change your fucking water. Sorry.
All right. Instagram trolls.
I just glanced over at my AR-15
Oh
against the wall.
Oh shit.
Like seriously, it's right there.
Oh my god. There you go. We all know what he's thinking. Can't say it on camera, but his AR-15's in the mix. If you had to choose Instagram or Facebook, what would you choose?
Oh, Instagram all day long.
All right. That's it, Matt. You're amazing, dude, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Before we do let you go, man, like I said, we've had a consistent at least like 80, 70 people this entire time.
Cool.
What do you got to say to everyone who supports you, anyone who's like, you know, interested to see what you got going in the future? Basically, anyone who fucks with you, man. What do you have to say to them?
I mean, just let's not all take ourselves so seriously. I mean, it's a freaking hobby, right? It's a hobby that if you do it right can support itself, which is really cool. But
Yeah.
some people just are retarded. And I know that's not PC to say that word, sorry. But be good to each other, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's that simple. And if you're not going to be, then go fuck yourself. Yes, that out loud.
There it is.
Okay.
Matt Byrham, ladies and gentlemen. Matt, I'm going to see you in Texas, my man, and I'm looking forward to it, bro. And
I'm going to call you this weekend. We're going to go eat.
All right, man. Yeah, please hit me up. That dude.
Cool.
That'd be great.
All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, have a good night, man. Thank you.
See you,
Bye.
bud.
Fuck, dude. Wild. Matt Byrham was great. That was awesome. Super great episode. My head hurts a little bit. But man, I mean, I can't appreciate that guy more than I can. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I love people who are genuine, right? Genuality is what I seek for mostly with any one period, because I try to be as genuine as possible. Even if you don't like it or not, I try to just give you the real version as me. If I have a feeling about a certain way, I like to express it, you know, regardless of your feelings, even though I understand feelings are important. Don't get me wrong. I've gotten better with some things. Still a lot of fucking work to do, right? But either way, man, I try to be genuine. I try to give you the fucking real version of what you're seeing. There's no fucking gimmick. There's no, oh, this is who I am, and then by other people's backs, I talk differently. I don't fuck with that shit. It shouldn't be that way. If we're doing something, we're in this shit, right? But let's do it so we're all fucking here to grow, and let's just be real with each other. I fuck with Matt Byrham, ladies and gentlemen. He was fucking sick. God, I get pumped up. Wait, his sign off was just fucking just powerful, you know? What did he say? If you tell yourself you're wrong, if you tell yourself you can't, you're right. Bah, dude, that right there will stick in my head for a fucking minute. I'll tell you that right now. Fuck Cusco. God damn it. Brian, can you relax? What's going, bro? Can you smoke? Please, Brian Cusco. I'm glad you're here. Fucking Alyssa, you know, she's here. She's being positive. What's going on, Cusco? Who's messing with Cusco in the comments? It's my boy. He's actually a Patreon member. Thank you a lot for that, Brian. Love you to death. But yeah, guys, great episode. Like I said, if you support the channel, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Leave a comment after you're done viewing this, you know, or just hop over, leave a comment. That'd be great. Leaving a comment's important to me. So leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and then be ready for next week because it's going to be more heat coming. Got somebody really special coming next week. Looking forward to it. And then, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one of you so much. Now, if you do want to support the channel further than subscribing it, I do have a group of sick-ass Patreon members, and my Patreons are sick as fuck. If you want to join that, there's a link in the description below to join my Patreon page. We just had our very first Zoom meeting, and I had a special guest hop on, and it was Stephen Cush. Stephen Cush came on for about 45 minutes and fucking just, we didn't get Carl, but we got Stephen Cush. Stephen Cush was on point, dropped some serious game. A lot of people had a lot of takeaways from that, and that's something I'm going to be doing consistently and giving back as much as I can. And I just fucking appreciate the support, man. You guys have no idea how much how much I love every single one of you guys who are tuned in early as fuck. I come and glance at the studio thing, and I see comments like an hour before the show starts, and it's like, wow, man, like to see that kind of excitement gets me excited, and it's fucking awesome. Also, another thing that's exciting is Brian Cusco has a live now. I think you do it on Mondays, right, Brian? But he has a live now, and I was the special guest on his first episode. Sorry to a lot of you. A lot of you are probably mad, but I was his first guest, and he had Vin Russo after me, and he just had Justin Kabelka, man. I watched it. I like it. Brian's also another individual out there who is so genuine, and every time I just talk to him, the vibe is real. I look like I'm glitching. Anyways, I got to wrap it up. Yeah, man. You guys are awesome. Next week, be ready. Arlington, yo. If you guys are going to Arlington, let me know. I would like to meet a lot of you. It's been a while since the show's popped off, so if you guys are thinking about going, aren't you sure? Dude, go to Arlington. Let's go. Everyone, let's go to Arlington. I'm fucking stoked for this. And can't wait to eat barbecue. Jared, hit me up. Can't wait. I'm going to be bringing some loud. Let's go. Have a good night.